Man, this is very interesting what everyone is talking about right now on social media. This is Tony. Hope you're all doing well. We actually have a number of stories to get into in this video. I wanted to talk about, obviously, the big story. You can tell by the title and image, but I wanted to get into actually a couple other stories as well. We have an actress, Rebel Wilson, something that she just did, stepped in at big time. We'll get into that as well. We're going to get into, obviously, all the chatter. Right now, a lot of people are talking about what happened. Is he still alive? Is this man still alive? We're talking about Bibi here. Apparently, there's numerous things coming out indicating that maybe he isn't around anymore. He might be gone. And there's actually several posts, several stories, all pointing the same direction. Even, matter of fact, I got to pull up something else. There's some other evidence I had as well over here. I'll pull up that in a minute. We even had an official tweet, okay, saying that it's unconfirmed from that country, okay? But then they deleted it immediately after they put it out. Apparently, this is what is being alleged. Okay, I'll show you that in a little bit. But there's a lot going on with regards to this. He was not in a meeting that he's almost always in today. And like I said, we're going to get into a ton of stuff. He could be just in the hospital because there's also a story about that. Let's just get going here. Let's start with this story with Rebel Wilson, an actress, a comedy actress. Leaked audio reveals Rebel Wilson's PR team plotted to smear movie producer with a fake accusation that he was into some sort of, as a traffic, or whatever. This is what she was saying, apparently over a legal feud that they were having, that she decided to come up with this little plot. And apparently we have the audio of it as well. Check this out. Let's play this.
Oh, also, talked about Rebel. Like, here's the deal with Rebel, and I think you, me, and Brian, and maybe Katie, since she'll write this thing. What we have to do is the biggest piece here is that we have to connect Amanda Ghost with Vlotnik. And I was just like, so basically what we need to do is we need to create a path where we expose Amanda Ghost as like the new Heidi Fleiss. Like she masquerades as the reason why she sucks so bad at music is because she's actually getting hookers for Vlotnik, right?
Okay, so create a story, create a fictional story.
Leaked audio reveals Rebel Wilson's PR team plotted to smear movie.
This is just crazy. So obviously that's some AI reading. The article, I was thinking maybe that was the second thing. So apparently this was a theory a lot of people are having with regards to Me Too and it being used as some sort of tool to get your own way. Obviously we've heard other stories like this, but here's yet another one happening right now. Of course, she's now locked her social media. You can't comment on her Instagram. She's locked her other social media because apparently she's trying to contain this whole story because now it looks like she might be in some legal trouble herself. Anyway, you get the idea. So we're going to get into, like I said, a ton more. Let's just start here with the Bibi story. We have here him missing at a security briefing, and apparently he's almost always there. Rumors have been swirling that he was injured or perhaps dead. Now, we actually have more on this. We even have a reporter in their own country saying this. I'll show you that as well. I can't understand it. So, as you can see there, there's their security meeting. You don't see him present. Let's see if I can get a little closer on the screen. You can look a little bit more. As you can tell, he is not there. All right. So you got that story, and there's actually tons of these. There's tons. Okay. And so then you have this. There's actually 3 different things on this video that indicate it's AI now. 3. I thought there was only 1. Apparently his teeth disappear while he's talking. See right there, he's got all of his teeth. And then there he doesn't have all of his teeth. You see that? So that's one example of an issue. And we actually have a ton more. We got also him having weird things going on with his hands. One picture shows 6 fingers potentially. Some are saying, oh, it's just some skin, which could be the case. But you have this one. I thought this was weird too. I counted it when I saw it and I was like, that's still 5, but it looks bizarre. And I think it's because what's going on here is you can see this is actually looks like 2 fingers here, like one on top of another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is his hand, but you can see here something weird going on with this finger right here. It looks like 2 fingers on top of each other. So you got that as well. And also you have this one, which people were pointing out first, which shows essentially, they say it's not a finger, but it looks like a finger here, but others are saying, oh, it's just skin. But the way it looks wrong. So it indicates potentially AI screwing up. Because you would count this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if it was a finger, but it looks more like some sort. Maybe AI has got better at these artifacts, and now it doesn't accidentally make 6 fingers. Really, it just makes something where the skin looks weird, because that doesn't look normal either way. So you got that one as well. And like I said, we're going to get into a ton more. We're just getting started. Actually, I have a lot more. We have reporters. We actually have journalists in America saying it. We got reporters in their own country saying it. We had their own main account saying it and then redacting it allegedly. I'll show you that. And actually a ton of other stuff. First, though, I got to mention food supply, 25 years shelf life. Link is in the description. You're going to definitely want to get this if you've not already. 5 weeks worth, $4,277. They also have other packages. Just click here at the top, click here at the top. And it goes down to all these other options, as you can see here, even as low as $35, even an entire year's worth, or even 3 months worth for $7.97. Go check it out. Link is in the description. This book here as well, The Lost Ways, How Your Great-Great-Grandfather Lived Without Electricity, considering all the things going on around us. You can definitely want to have that book as well. Get the printed version, $37. And also, if you're interested, we have a investment opportunity going on right now with Noah VR, $400 to get a seat with 700 others, where 33% of the Noah VR profits are set aside for all the shareholders that can get involved. It's an investment opportunity. Go check it out. Link is in the description. Let's get back to the video. So we have here's a guy's take on what has happened. He presents a number of pieces of evidence, but I'm going to go through it in more detail. Here, let's just play this real quick.
Today and tonight, we can tell you it's a very real possibility that Netanyahu was killed in a missile strike. Let's talk about what we know. First of all, Netanyahu had an in-person meeting this week with a U.S. envoy, and that meeting was canceled at the last minute. That means nothing on its own, right? But in reality, Netanyahu has not made any public appearances all week long until last night, when a video address to Israel was posted online. Here's the problem with that. That video address became a huge piece of evidence that something is very wrong. Look at the video. It's clearly AI. At one point, Netanyahu has 6 fingers, and then back to 5. Also, at another point in the video, some of his teeth disappear. Then they reappear. The video is clearly AI. It's not Netanyahu. But there's more, because late today, reports that the official office of the Prime Minister account on X posted this tweet before removing it. And that tweet reads like this, quote, "Rumors circulating on social media about PM Benjamin Netanyahu's status are unconfirmed." What does that mean? Unconfirmed? We urge citizens to rely on verified updates.
So this is interesting. Now, let me back this up. So this is actually from their official account. Now, I don't know if this is real or not, but he says that it was deleted. Let's play a little bit more. Actually, let's back up and play it a little bit more.
Netanyahu's status are unconfirmed. What does that mean? Unconfirmed? We urge citizens to rely on verified updates. Efforts are underway to establish contact. PM Netanyahu remains committed to Israel's security.
Interesting.
Again, that tweet was later deleted, but again, it's not evidence on its own that he's dead, but it's certainly very...
Yeah, that's very strange. 100%.
Yet, but in a shocking moment, just hours ago, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent was pulled out of an interview because the president needed to speak with him urgently in the Situation Room.
Yeah, I forgot all about this. Okay, I remember watching this yesterday. So Scott Bessent comes back and he looks a little bit unnerved as well. He was kind of, his normal self prior. He was in the middle of an interview. Looked pretty much normal, his normal upbeat self, and came back and looked a little bit unnerved.
Much of the way Bessent can't find his words when he comes back.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem at all. See you shortly, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Secretary, I have to say, it's a first, I'm sure a last as well, that an interviewee's been pulled away to go to the Situation Room. How was the president? Was he stressed?
No, the president is in great spirits. The Iranian mission is proceeding well ahead of schedule, and I have to tell you, Wolf, that I've a teenager who's considering military service.
Again, evidence on its own that Netanyahu's dead.
Okay, wait. So, interesting, because why would you bring up well, I guess maybe they were talking about the Iran war. Maybe that's what they were talking about. But I mean, him bringing that up when asked about the president, okay, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because but obviously in context and how he's responding here, it definitely feels like it could be related.
Teenager who's considering.
Yeah, so that's quite a few things, actually. That's not like, and we got tons more. Check these out. Another video that came out where they're trying to say, actually, let me show you this first. We have Kim Iverson, who was like essentially a journalist or reporter or whatever you want to call it. What was she on? She was on a news network. It wasn't Fox News. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head because it's been like about 4 years. They actually used to have a different name too. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but she's pretty famous. If you haven't seen her before, face might look familiar, right? She's saying that he's dead. And so you got her. You have also now others saying, no, he's still alive. Look. We have just issued a demand. So Bibi issued a demand to the world. I demand the Western government. So basically they're claiming that this just came out. But this video apparently was from mid-December 2025. Okay. According to, what is this, Grok? I don't know who said this. I think it's Grok. Yeah, I think it's Grok. So apparently it's from mid-December. And not from not from the last day or so. So it's supposed to be from the 9th that we haven't seen him or heard from him. Here we go. What is this here? This is just a picture. I don't know when that's from. At any rate, so you got this video they claimed was from like yesterday, but it's actually not. It's from December. And then you have a reporter actually in that country, we're talking Israel, saying this. Check this out. This is kind of crazy. Let's get on the screen. Let's play this.
Right now in one of the locations that was attacked, you can see just behind me Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has visited this place. This is one of the locations where a deadly attack took place. 9 people were killed.
So he has I think he has multiple properties, if I understand correctly, and this is one of them. And now it's gone, as you can tell. And so some are saying he was actually in there when it happened. All right. And we have actually a picture. This apparently passes the AI sniff test. Now, Grok refuses to answer the question for some reason, which is kind of strange. But if you look, a lot of other people posted pictures of AIs saying it looks real or 98% real. This one says 98% real. This one, likely a real image. Again, we don't know if it is or not. Again, all this is alleged. I don't know. Maybe it'll pop up tomorrow. But so far, there hasn't been really indication. And the longer it goes, the more evidence seems to be piling that he's gone. Because he's not showing up at his regular meetings. When they put out a video, it looks like AI because it's got the artifacts, AI artifacts in it. Yeah, I mean, it's not. We also have another story. We actually have multiple stories sort of alluding to this. What is this one? Everyone's speculating whether he's dead. When the media confirms it, everyone will speculate that he's alive. This is funny, actually. So, like when Jim Carrey, right? Jim Carrey, everyone was saying it's not Jim Carrey. That's somebody just playing Jim Carrey, and it's not really him, right? That whole thing. And so, and then also you have like with Jeffrey, the guy with the island, they're like, oh, look, he's not dead. He's hiding out in this other country. There's just a video that came out, I think it was yesterday, from a guy in Florida driving down the road or freeway. And then he looks over and there's a guy that looks spitting image like Jeffrey, straight up perfect spitting image. And, it could be him. We don't know, right? I don't know. So the whole idea is like right now, they're speculating he's dead. When the media confirms it, everyone will speculate he's alive in another country. It's kind of like Jeffrey or some of these other people like Jim Carrey or something, right? Yeah, so that's that. I mean, I thought that was kind of ironic, kind of true, though. Rumors are circulating that Benji here is currently in a coma in a medical center there in Gan, Ramat, whatever that is. A fully covered patient was seen admitted 2 days ago with an unusual amount of security. If you have information about this, I'm offering $10,000. Oh, that's weird. You're offering $10,000? Somebody has information on it. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. So you got that as well. This is apparently the hospital that they were talking about where this occurred. We don't know if it's true or not, though, again. And so, I mean, like I said, we just went over numerous things. I mean, we got allegedly someone with high profile being fully covered, brought into a hospital there. We have images that are passing sniff tests that claim to appear to show him being taken out of the area after it happened at this one apparent property that he owns, and that was hit. Could it be that Iran, just like we took out their leader, they took out his? I don't know. That's kind of weird. I mean, tit for tat, is that kind of the idea? I don't know, maybe. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, do you guys believe that he's still alive, or do you think he's gone? Because I'm actually starting to think he might be gone based on this. Of course, I could be wrong, but with what we have so far, it's not looking good for the guy. Looks like he might be gone already. I don't know. Anyway, we also have this here. We're all so sick of the world because if you're in Christ, your soul is homesick for heaven. Yes, indeed. Let's play this clip real quick.
You know what I'm noticing becoming more and more prevalent in the Spirit-filled church? We are all just becoming so sick and tired of this place. Literally just losing all motivation to do anything, losing all interest in everything, literally just completely detaching from this dumpster fire. You can feel yourself detaching from this place. We know we are not a part of this world, right? We know that we know we are set apart. But in these last moments, we know we can feel ourselves detaching. We can feel ourselves just losing all motivation to do anything here because we are literally done here. I have to say, I've been making these videos for 3 or 4 years now. And in the last week and a half-ish, I have found it so difficult to make videos. And I've been in prayer about it. I've been talking to the Lord about it every single day. And
yeah, man. Actually, I feel that as well. It seems like there's always something trying to keep you back or hold you back or stop you.
He has called me to do this. I've been doing it for a while, but in the last week or so, I just have no desire. And it doesn't mean I'm going to stop because I know I'm called to the end, right? Until my last breath on this earth, I will do what the Lord has called me to do. But the desire is diminishing, and it's something that I have not felt ever. It's a really hard feeling to
kind of crazy. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, yeah, man. I've been feeling for the last, I don't know, man, last year at least, It's been really kind of crazy. Just it feels like a lot of things are trying to. It's like running through the sand, you know, or running uphill in sand. Like it's just very difficult. And it always feels like there's something there trying to stop you, you know? Something's trying to stop you from doing it. And I even find myself complaining, you know, to God, like, what is going on here? It's like every time I turn around, it seems like there's something trying to stop me. And then when God removes that, it's like something else tries to get in the way, right? Something else trying to trick you or whatever it might be. Clearly, it's spiritual warfare. That's what we're dealing with here. You need to be staying close to God, staying prayed up, and living as God wants you to, trying to move forward in this crazy world. I mean, honestly, it's just gotten pretty insane. Actually, I didn't show you guys this. I thought this was interesting as well. So we had this clip of Ted Cruz saying that if you say Christ is, you know, king, this is bad. You can't say this. It means you hate them. It means you hate those people over in the Middle East, as you can see there on the screen. This is what he's saying, right? What's interesting about that, though, is what happened during Jesus' crucifixion? The Pharisees also wanted to remove the sign above Christ's head during the crucifixion that said, Jesus, King of the Jews. Apparently nothing has changed in 2,000 years. They still don't like this idea of him being a king, which is indeed what I feel like it is. At any rate, that's my video. I'm kind of wondering what some of you guys think about all this. Let me know in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.